boys? Welcome back to another live stream. LB Trading is back to back. Today, Tuesday, and yeah, after the whole horrible Monday price action, I hope today is a better day for catching some nice wins. So, in today's live stream, we are going to. Give me a second, bro. My microphone. Today we're going to have a quick analysis on the high time frame, then we're going to drop back down into intraday chart and have a quick look at the New York opening. So I would say let's dive right into the charts and analyze today's New York session. So to be honest, there's not much to say about. Maybe we can take another row. Another tab where it's just not too seems like it is. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the daily chart real quick. We entered in consolidation, so yeah, no high probability buys on a daily chart. We have relatively equal highs and lows, and we are right in between and inside this internal range from high to low. We are inside this range, consolidating, moving sideways. So yeah, there's nothing too much to say about the daily chart. When we have a look on the 1 hour chart, that looks way more interesting. We've taken out relatively equal highs, swept them. So what is left? Relatively equal lows down in here. Market structure shift lower, traded below this low. So we had a market structure shift. Okay, retrace back into fair value gap in here, inversion fair value gap. So prices following bearish order flow, bam, straight down close day on previous Thursday. And so far, yeah, you can kind of ignore Friday, which was usually bank holiday. Retrace back up into the range. And in yesterday's trading day, I told you guys we were looking for an Asia high raid and then look for a continuation lower. Unfortunately, we didn't get it all the way down into London lows, Asia lows during the New York session, but then later on during the lunch macro. So yeah, we caught that trade yesterday, but yeah, it was break even. So Tom, what's up? I cannot. Okay, no problem. Appreciate you being here nevertheless. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Really appreciate you spending some time saying hello. So have fun at the barber. Hope he cuts the hair the way you want, bro. I know I used to go to the barber and was every time I went there afterwards I was like, damn, bro, he didn't do it like the way I wanted him to do. So fortunately I can cut my hair now on my own, but bro, I used to hate it. But yeah, have fun. And we're going to continue with the analysis. So bias is still bearish. You want to see this low taken out and these lows right here. Okay, so we had a continuation lower during Asia, delivered yesterday's target during today's Asia session, and now we are kind of consolidating. So let's have a closer look. So what we can see here is pre-London low created here, London high in here. So we're kind of inside the range from this low to this high. So we want to see a pre-market high buy side raid, potentially even London high raid, and then continuation lower. So we want to look for something like this. Generally we are looking for continuation lower, but yeah, we want to see maybe something like this and then continuation lower. Yeah, we could also just drop and don't look back and just continue moving lower. That's also another opportunity. We have 10 a.m. news, so we could see manipulation coming in at 10 a.m. So, but yeah, you could also see something like, you know, 9:30 open, sweep this low, trap people short, everybody's going lower, shorting, then take out pre-market highs to stop everybody out who's been shorting from here. Stop people out by trading above this high, stopping them out in here, and then looking for something like this. Okay, market structure shift lower, bang. So yeah, that's more or less the game plan for today. So let's just annotate sell side in here. So already swept buy side in here. So let's go to 1 minute chart. That's lay of the lands on a 1 minute chart. Let's see. Let's see. So right now I'm looking at the RTH, which stands for regular trading hours chart. I'm looking for today's opening range gap. So we have a discount opening range gap, meaning we close lower than we opened lower than we closed previous days 4:14 p.m. price. So potentially we could see a return back into opening range gap, consequent encroachment. So like I said, what do I mean by that? We now switch charts from electronic trading hours to regular trading hours. So then it kind of looks like this, okay? So we have this gap. Yesterday's 4:14 p.m. price, today's 9:30 opening, and we have the midpoint. Okay, midpoint. There's always a 70% likelihood that price trades back into opening range gap midpoint until 10 a.m. So in the first 30 minutes, that's in of itself a trade model. Look for opening range gap midpoint. Let's get back into the electronic trading hours chart. Now you don't see the opening range gap, you see also overnight trading. So these lines are the opening range gap levels. So midpoint would be right here, would be right above London high. Yeah, I don't know if you can trade up in there. Like I said, I'm looking for a buy side rate, potentially London session high rate. If we take a London high, then it's potentially also going up into opening range gap midpoint. So I mean, yeah, let's just see. Let's see what we can get. Bro, I haven't shaved in for like 2 days, bro. It's already looking like this. Bro, I fucking hate it. Just growing too fast, bro. It's annoying. Bro, I gotta shave every day. Okay, so first present Fair Valley Gap is this one right here. Let me check. Is there a volume balance, bro? I don't know. No, okay, there isn't. But yeah. So that's first present Fair Valley Gap. Let's just, bro. You see how we already used opening range gap lower quadrant. So the gradient levels from the opening range gap are really important. Really significant for reading price action. So that's first presented for Valley Gap. Let's just, yeah. annotate like this. So terminus is right here. I don't know if we can, yeah, we could trade all the way back down into Thursday's low. But yeah, we're still quite far away. So I would say, yeah, but that's a focus. Focus on previous day's low. We have a heavy reaction lower. So let's go back to 1 minute chart. Okay, so everybody's going short right now. We don't want to be short. That's a fake move, potentially. So let's just see. Protocol is to wait definitely until 10 a.m. So we want to wait for 10 a.m. news driver to pan out. And we are going to go from there. So let's get everybody trapped offside. Let's stay patient and yeah, wait for the rear move to be exposed. So that's trading, bro. Trading is boring sometimes, and 80% of the times you should just sit in front of your charts and do nothing. But I mean, that's also kind of the beauty of trading, right? Bro, you don't have to spend hours in front of the charts. Be there an hour a day, that's enough. So 9:30 to 10:30, or maybe even up to 11 a.m. That's enough to make your bread, you know. Okay, so far we respected first percent for value gaps midpoint. Still looking bearish. Okay. So trade it back down into order block right here. Created a wick. Trade down into the wick. Use it as discount sensitivity. Now let's just see if we can get above the first percent fair value gap. That would be a good sign. When price is able to have a 1 minute candle down close above the midpoint, that would be indicative for higher prices to then maybe take out these relatively equal highs. So far, yeah, now we just respected this wick, but created another wick on the upside, but we couldn't close strong. So yeah, so far we are spending time inside the lower half of this first and fair value gap. Okay, so far that kind of looks bearish. Rather looks like it wants to go lower. Like I said, for continuation higher towards these relatively equal highs, price should need to close above the first presented fair value gap. Ah, come on, bro. Come on, dog. For us to find a nice trade, I need to see pre-market highs taken. If we don't take pre-market high, or at least some kind of, you know, buy side, it is difficult for me to take a trade. I want to follow my model, you know, so I mean, we have already here, we engineered beautiful relatively equal highs in here, and New York pre-market already swept them. So yeah, but we created beautiful relatively equal highs in here, so I don't know, the potential to take our buy side again is just, it's just there, okay? So I don't want to chase price now going lower. I want to see buy side rate first. Okay, so so far doesn't look too promising right now. Bro, if we can engineer sell side in here, create another higher low, a higher low than this one, and then go higher, that would be beautiful consolidation. Engineered sell side, move higher from here. That would be a good opportunity for us to capture a nice run later on, but yeah, we'll see. Seems like it wants to go lower, continue lower, and yeah, let's just see. What's up, TikTok? Price action so far is pretty ugly. Same shit like the previous day. So, bro, I hate USD bank holidays on Friday. Monday's price action is trash. The day after Monday, it's not trash, but I mean, yeah, 9:30 opening is kind of ugly, but throughout the day so far, London was, yeah, I mean, it's also high resistance in here, so it's not looking too good. I mean, we also have to consider seasonal tendencies, and July and August tend to, you know, have a kind of this. They tend to be a choppy month, like price action is not really moving fluidly, like low resistance liquidity run conditions. That's usually not happening too often in July and August, but yeah, you gotta stay patient, force discipline. Thanks, Yusuf, for the likes. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? What do you think? Is it going to be bearish or bullish today? I mean, we can have a look at, let's have a look at ES. And let's see how ES looks like on a 50-minute. It looks way more bullish on ES than on NQ, to be honest. Let's have a quick look at the daily chart. Yeah, 100%. Bro, if you can compare ES to Nasdaq, bro, Nasdaq is kind of down here, moving towards this low, and ES kind of doing the opposite. Yeah, boring consolidation on daily. Bro, I want to have some nice runs, maybe towards all-time highs again, bro. Look at this. This week, this month actually was insane, bro. I don't know how many bullish days in a row, but that was insane. Just perpetual bull market. That was crazy. That was fun. These tight consolidation days, bro. That's kind of boring. But yeah. What should we do, guys? 50-minute chart, yes. Looks pretty bullish in comparison to Nasdaq. I mean, on ES we also have somewhat relatively equal highs in here. So the thing is, retail would see it as retail trend line support. So yeah, something like this maybe. That's a retail trend line. So whenever you have these retail concepts lining up, that's usually the case where just smart money does the opposite. So south side is in striking distance even on NES. So we have previous days AM station low, London low, and this low right here. So I mean, up, bro, look at the 5-minute chart on yes, bro. This is just every candle is sharing the previous candle's range. Okay, that's a different definition of high resistance, and you don't want to trade high resistance. So I mean, this chart just looks ugly to me. So difficult market environments to catch high probability trades. Let's have a look at MYM. So in case you're wondering what these boxes are, these are just the kill zones, ICT kill zones. So yes sir. So New York session and New York pre-market session in here, and Dow is way more bullish, bro. Dow, if you look at the daily on the Dow, bro, Dow is just moving higher towards all-time highs, discovering new all-time highs. So the market's kind of in a decoupled environment state. So Dow is moving higher, NQ's moving sideways slash moving lower, and yes, is more moving higher. MNQ's BS, bro, 100%. Edge me, bro. Bro, I hate it if I get edged, bro. That's, yeah, pretty annoying, but you know, that's trading, bro. I don't know. You cannot do nothing against it. It is what it is, bro. I don't know. But yeah, difficult to handle, bro. I hate it as well. So yeah, see a continuation low. Unfortunately, no attempt to trade up above buy side again. So seems like today's not going to be a great trading day for me personally. Target here, south side. So my model basically is a market maker sell model in combination with 2022 model. So I'm looking for consolidation, engineered sell side in a bear scenario, engineered sell side, for example. Yeah, let's take this for example. We have engineered sell side down here. We're moving higher while underlying bias is bearish. So when underlying bias is bearish, I want to see price creating engineering sell side, then moving higher into a premium array, taking out buy side, see smart money reversal, and then trade the first entry after the reversal and go short towards the low. That's basically my model. So 2022 ICT model slash market maker sell or buy models, whatever, market maker models. So, and guys, I would definitely suggest to you to watch ICT 2023 mentorship market maker model. I think that's the title of the video. I just re-watched this video and it was so insightful again, even though I've already watched it. It was so insightful again, so definitely check it out. Really helpful in terms of market maker models and stuff. So yeah. Yeah, price just dumping. Hmm. Mm-hmm. So nothing really too exciting right now. I mean, we are almost there. So that's sell side, that's terminus. If you put a fib on this sell side towards our target terminus, price trade down into a discount. So let's see. Okay, maybe just let's go and review yesterday's trading day. I mean, I think that's more exciting than watching this price action right now. I mean, it's already delivering towards sell side. I don't think we get another buy side right now. And to you know, to get a short setup eventually. So let's just have a review of yesterday's trading day, where I took the short. Um, let's just okay. So basically, that was a break-even trade. The entire day yesterday, I was outlining that I was looking for sell side, relatively equal lows in here, and relatively equal lows in here. I was looking for sell side, so I wanted to see a buy side run first, wait for 10:30, and look for a short setup after 10:30. So what happened? It was 10:30, and as we approached the macro, starting in here, creating the high of the New York session, we moved lower, had a market structure shift, so that was an order block. Why? Because we've taken this candlestick, took out relatively equal highs, so that's an order block. Okay, price traded lower, creating a market structure shift, traded back up into order block, moving lower again, kind of consolidating. I was waiting for my entry mechanism, so I'm waiting for displacement fair value gap lower. There it was. So I entered on a sell limit order, and I was targeting. Bro, I was targeting the first percent fair value gap and the low hanging fruit, relatively equal lows. So this is sell side. This is the first percent fair value gap, and I was looking for these lows in here to get rated. So that was basically the trade. Beautiful 2.5 to 1 risk to reward. We traded lower 50% towards my TP, but then we reversed from this fair value gap, unfortunately. But yeah, I trade my stop loss above this candlestick's high, so we have a slight profit. But yeah, we had another run higher and created the high of the day in here, and then reversed from here lower and traded back down into first percent fair value gap and the sell side. So sell side was delivered towards the end of the lunch macro, so 1:30 p.m. Yeah, 10 minutes later TP was delivered, but yeah, obviously without me. So difficult market environment yesterday. I mean, like ICT said, it's the day after a USD bank holiday, and usually that's what you have to expect. Shitty ass price action. So I have 90%. I have 90% line true signal, and I have power of full scalping strategy, so don't waste your time. Link in bio. Always the same guy, bro. Ah. Oh, Yusef, what's up, bro? I thank you for spamming the like button. Um, how long have you been trading, Yusef? Are you trading ICT? Are you trading? What's your trading strategy? So we use this 15-minute fair value gap. Trade it back up into 15-minute fair value gap. Respected the midpoint in here. Point respected. Fair value gap in here respected. So looks bearish. Yeah, bro, I think that's, yeah, maybe I'll stay with you guys another 10 minutes. But yeah, I think we're going to deliver sell side in here. But yeah, there's no, it's not my model basically. So I want to stick to my model. I don't want to trade just price action. So I want to stick to one model. And yeah, like I said, I want to trade market maker models, which are kind of reversal patterns. It's just not continuation trades. So I'm rather profiting off of reversal trades and not continuations. So that's the reason why I'm not taking a trade in here. But yeah, personally, I expect low prices. I trade. Are you okay? So you do technical and fundamental analysis, right? What do you do for a fundamental analysis? Yeah, I'm also obviously I'm looking at the economic calendar, Forex Factory. I'm looking for, you know, like high or medium impact news driver coming out. But yeah, I'm not reading these reports. So bro, I gotta say, July is definitely in comparison to June and May, bro. Price action in like April, May, June was pretty beautiful, and now this month it's just, I don't know, lots of high resistance, bro. There's one fair value gap in here, bro. Aside from this fair value gap, there's just lots of wicks and just, I don't know, just ugly price action. Just annoying, bro. To sit in front of the charts doing nothing. Yeah, bro, I'm German. I can't speak German. Which city are you from, Yusef? Ah, Bro, that's hilarious. I'm doing like live streams in English, and everybody who's joining my live streams are just German people. You're from Morocco. Bro, what do you say? Morocco against France. I mean, it's going to be a tough match, but I mean, Morocco has the ability to win that game, but I don't know. France is just, it's just, oh, the team is insane with Mbappe, Dembele, Doué, bro. France has insane individual plays, but also Morocco. I mean, I don't know. Hakimi's pretty good. I don't know these other plays, but Morocco is pretty decent. But yeah, I'm also living in Germany, so. Bro, if you want, I have a Discord channel. So don't be afraid. It's for free, no upsell, no whatever. It's just me and other, people like you who just watch my live stream and decided to join the Discord server. So we have conversations over there, just talking about price, about trade analysis and stuff. So if you're interested, link is in the video description or my biography. So check out my Discord channel. Like I said, it's for free, bro. Of course, yeah, it's going to be a great one. I'm half Portuguese, and yesterday, bro, Portugal lost against Spain and was just a hell of a game, bro. It was, to be honest, both teams were just trash. I don't know. The first quarter or the first half was just so many mistakes, so many technical mistakes, bro. I don't know. Yes, the game was kind of boring. I mean, towards the end it was, a little bit more exciting. Unfortunately, Portugal just, had to say goodbye. And yeah. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. So if you have a look at my bio on TikTok, my TikTok bio, there is a link to my Discord channel, a link to my Twitter X account, and my YouTube channel is also linked. You have 22K subs on YouTube, bro. That's crazy. Thank you for the sub, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, definitely check out Discord. We can have a conversation there. So, looking forward to it. And give me your YouTube channel. Give me a link to your YouTube channel. I would definitely check out your YouTube channel. And no, I'm not trading like with groups. Like I said, I have my Discord channel. Some of my Discord community members are watching my live streams, and we have a conversation afterwards, or maybe talk about today's trading day during the live stream or whatever. Yeah, but basically I trade for myself. I trade alone. So how long have you been trading for, Yusuf? Have you found my YouTube channel? I don't know, bro. Kind of TikTok. The links in my TikTok bios are just, I don't know. Sometimes TikTok doesn't allow you to click on the links and to be, they don't really transfer you to other softwares or apps. So maybe I can post. Nah, bro. I don't know. I don't think I can post a YouTube link in the TikTok chat. I don't want to get banned again. But yeah, check out my YouTube, but check out my TikTok. You will find the link to my Discord, to my YouTube channel. I'm also streaming on YouTube, so it's not only on TikTok. I'm always streaming on both platforms. Oh, there you are, Yusef. What's up, bro? Bro, send me the link to your YouTube channel. I'm interested in where you are trading and stuff. But yeah. Welcome to LB community. Appreciate you joining my Discord. Bro, I'm like a little kid in a candy store every time somebody joins my Discord channel. It's just, I don't know, the feeling of, you know, creating a community. And yeah, it's just beautiful. It's just really beautiful. I love it. Okay, yeah. Market moving lower. Like I said, sell side in striking distance. You're almost there. And then we have these relatively equal lows and these relatively equal lows. So these ones are the next target. Bro, same name on YouTube, LB Trading. But the trading, the I is a 1. Wait, maybe I'm looking for your. Wait. You can go on my Discord channel and you can see there's a section called LB YouTube video, and every time I post a video or I go live, it sends, the chatbot sends a notification into the channel. So you can just click on this video and it will transfer you to my YouTube channel. But yeah, I can send it. I can send it in the general set as well. If you don't find it, YouTube channel. But yeah, give me a second. I'm looking also for you on YouTube. So I sent the link in the Discord channel. So what's your name? Yusef Ray. Bro, I don't know how to pronounce it. Yusef. Oh wait, bro. There are several Yusef Ray. Yusef. No. I just spelled it. Yusef. Yeah, I think that's. Bro, there are. I don't know which one is you, bro. Okay. Yeah, no problem. But yeah. Appreciate the sub. So, I mean, yeah. Target for the day has been delivered. Sell side has been delivered. So, yeah. I mean, it's difficult to know when price is going to just drop lower and continue lower without taking buy side. That's why I was talking about these relatively equal highs, because whenever we engineered obvious buy side liquidity, which we did in here, so we have obvious buy side in here, and we take it during pre-market, it doesn't matter that we engineer another buy side in here, because bro, the algorithm doesn't care about these relatively equal highs, because we already have taken out everybody who's been short. So that's the logic behind it. Why do I want price to trade up into pre-market session highs, into these relatively equal highs? Because I want to see price moving higher, trapping people offside, because by price moving higher, retail is going to think like, oh yeah, we are going to go long, we are chase longs, we are going to chase the breakout higher. So everybody is going long, everybody wants to go long and chase price. Where's their stop loss at? Their stop losses, everybody who went long in here is below the previous low, or the previous like significant low in here, okay? So, and that's what happened in here, okay? Retail thinks, yeah, this is like a trend line, or this is maybe you know, a resistance trend line, you know. So they were looking for shorts, placing their stop losses above these highs, okay? So what is smart money doing? We are going to go against everybody who's been profitable, which obviously in this case everybody who's been short was profitable. So we've taken out everybody who's been short. So we already, you know, unseed everybody who's been short. So we already trap people long to then deliver the real run, which is going lower, you know? So that's why. And obviously we also have taken out relatively equal highs in here. So basically there's no need to take out buy side again. I mean, that's what I was looking for, but bro, I don't know, I'm still too inexperienced. I'm only trading for 2 years now, okay? After 2 years you have a pretty much like a pretty good foundation. You have a pretty good, you know, ability to understand where price is going to go to most of the times, but not all the times. And I'm not in a position yet to know when we are going to leave these highs intact and when we are going to rate these highs. So I was looking for a buy side rate, but as we can see, we didn't get it, and we just went lower right from Jump Street. So right from 9:30 opening, we just dropped. Okay, so yeah, bro, I would really appreciate you, you know, sharing my videos. I mean, if you have people who are interested in the content, I would definitely would be looking forward to it, would appreciate it. Is it just friends of yours who are also interested in trading, or who are these people? But yeah, what kind of, what are you looking for? What are you waiting for to take a sell or buy a trade? So okay, I paint you a scenario now, okay? For example, oh wait, maybe I don't need to draw. Maybe we can watch and see if there's a perfect day where everything aligned for my model. But yeah, actually it was yesterday, okay? Yesterday I took that trade. I also posted it. I also posted yesterday's trade on my YouTube channel, so you can see. But yeah, basically what I was looking for is, okay, no, let's just start from step number 1, okay? Step number 1, let's turn off and delete every annotation. Let's turn this off. Okay, so I start my analysis, my trade analysis on the daily chart, okay? Sometimes I'm also looking at the weekly chart, but whenever the weekly chart looks like this, bro, I don't know, I think there's no reason to look at the weekly chart, because we are in a sideways market, so in a consolidation market. So but yeah, so I started my analysis on daily chart. Okay, so what I'm looking for is several things now. Okay, I'm looking for an obvious buy side or sell side. Okay, if we look at this chart right here, what's the trend right now? Obviously we are bullish. Okay, so we are in all-time highs, or we just were in all-time highs. So whenever you are on all-time highs, you don't want to pick the top in a bullish market. What do I mean by that? When we are moving higher, creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, you don't want to be the one who's picking the top. That's a top in a bullish market. Okay, so what I'm doing and what I'm looking for is, I want to wait for that retracement lower. I want to wait for this higher low to then look for a bullish scenario and for a long setup. Okay, so that's basically what happened in here. So we are moving higher, 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 higher. Okay, retracement, that's permissible. Why? We've taken our relatively equal lows. So what's the mechanism now? What happens when we take out sell side? Usually we want to wait for a market structure shift to then look for a long towards buy side. Okay, so on the daily chart, I was bullish. I was bullish in here, bullish in here. Then we kind of entered consolidation, and then I just realized, okay, we are in consolidation. So there's no bias, there is no high probability, there's no like reason for me to say, yeah, we are 100%, and you can never say 100%, but we are more likely to go higher or we are more likely to go lower. That's not the case, because yeah, we are going sideways. So there's no point in me, you know, explaining or like looking for a reason to justify a high probability high, long or short. So my bias on the high time frame is neutral. Okay, I'm not looking for longs or like shorts, just looking at the high time frame. Okay, so now that I, you know, finished the high time frame analysis, and I, you know, basically saying that there's no bias right now that I hold. I don't holding a bullish or bearish bias. Okay, so now the high time frame analysis is done. What I do then is I go to the intraday chart. So what I'm looking at is a 4 hour or 1 hour chart. On a 1 hour chart, what do we have? I'm looking for buy side and sell side again. So what is in here? We have buy side, we have this significant high, but this one we have relatively equal. There are relatively equal highs, and we have relatively equal lows. Okay, now because of the high time frame bias being neutral, I'm just looking at intraday liquidity pools. Okay, so now that with this price run higher, we've taken out buy side. So what I'm looking for now is sell side. Okay, that's why I've been bearish over the last, I don't know, how many days was it? I was bearish today, yesterday, Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday. So I was bearish, and as you can see, just rewatch my live stream. I was always looking for shorts, and as you can see, every day had a down closed day. Okay, we opened here, closed lower, open here, closed lower. Okay, except for Friday, but that was a USD bank holiday. Okay, so basically we are going lower. So bias was correct. So now that we have analyzed high time frame bias, we want to drop into the 5-minute chart and do the same on a 5-minute chart. Okay, what do we have? We have, I'm analyzing now yesterday's trading day. Okay, so what do we have on a 5-minute chart? We have relatively equal lows down in here. So we have sell side in here, and we have buy side resting above these highs. So what I was looking for, let's just drop down into 1-minute chart. What I was looking for was a short setup. Okay, so I was looking for a nice run lower. We have obvious relatively equal lows in here, so I was looking for sell side. So I was looking for a short, and I took that short in here. I took that trade from this point, and I was targeting these lows in here. So like I said, intraday buys was bearish, so I want to look for a short setup. So why? Because whenever your buys is short, obviously you want to look for a short setup because the probabilities are in your favor towards, you know, sell side rather than buy side. So you want to take short because buys was short. You don't want to trade against your buys. Always trade in alignment with your buys. Buys was you know, bearish, so I was looking for a short setup, and as you can see, I was waiting for a buy side rate, and we traded up and took out Asia high. Okay, so what I'm basically looking for is a market maker model, like I explained in the beginning. If you don't know what market maker models are, I'm trading ICT. In case you know ICT, he just posted a really nice summary of market maker models on his YouTube channel. It's the title of the video is called ICT Mentor 2023 Mentorship Market Maker Models. So I would definitely recommend you to watch that video. And there he's basically, you know, explaining what my model is. Okay, so yeah, he's looking for a buy side rate, then he's looking for time. So we've taken out buy side, and we just was kind of stair stepping higher, and I was just waiting for the time where price is creating a market structure shift, you know, market structure shift, and then deliver a displacement fair value gap lower. And that's a fair value gap that I was waiting for. Beautiful fair value gap, and I entered. So whenever I'm bearish, I want to see a buy side rate. After buy side rate, I want to see a market structure shift. I want to see price respect these bearish PD arrays. Which bearish PD arrays? This bearish order block, for example. That's an order block. By the way, this is buy side. So that's an order block. Price respected the order block to the tick. Went lower. Continuation lower is likely. Retrace back up into fair value gap, and that's a beautiful entry. As you can see, trade didn't pan out the way I wanted it to, didn't hit the target, but as price was moving lower, I just traded my stop loss below break even. So it was basically a slight profit, like 15 bucks profit. As you can see, if I turn on the executions, you can see the trade executions. So I took that short in here, and I got stopped out slightly below break even. Okay, so I mean, yeah, that's basically market maker sell model, and yeah, that's what I'm trading. But yeah, yesterday it didn't pan out, and it just took another run higher to then form the reversal. I was looking for the high of the day during New York, but yeah, as you can see, price took another run higher to take out a buy side liquidity pool again, and created the high of the day afterwards. Okay, and then we moved lower, delivered our target, which was sell side. In here we have obvious relatively equal lows. Okay, that's a beautiful low, which is in close proximity to this low. And we also have first presented fair value gap, and see our price traded back down into, respected the midpoint in here, respected the midpoint again, use it in here again, here, fell short in here, and we are kind of moving lower since then. Okay, and now we are here. I mean, yeah, that was a long way to explain what I'm looking for in a trade, whether I'm looking for buy or short setups. But yeah, I hope you have a more detailed picture of what I'm trading now, what my model is. So buys delivered today as well, and we also took out this low right here. Okay, next sell side is this red line here. So 2 targets delivered. We have this low delivered that I was mentioning beforehand, and this low. So the next target is this one, but 2 out of 3 targets delivered. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it was more than you asked, I think, but it's sauce, bro. I'm trading now for 2 years, and all these things that I explained to you, even only this one, I know in the beginning, bro, I just lost so many trades doing this the wrong way. Okay, you were asking for my model, what do I trade, and I told you right from the beginning, where do I start? And I started with, you know, high time frame analysis, and I said whenever you have this market structure where you're looking for higher highs and higher lows, you don't want to be the one who tries to short in here. Okay, you don't want to short in here, you want to wait for the next low to form and then to go long from here. That's way more easier to take that long than to expect and to anticipate this short setup, you know, to pick the reversal point in a bullish market. Bro, 99 out of 100%, out of 100%, bro, 99 times out of 100 you won't pick the top in the bullish market. Okay, that's bullish. Why? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You won't be the one who's picking the top, and the market ends up doing this, bro. You won't be the one who's taking that short from here down here. That's not the way it works. Okay, maybe later on, after maybe 5, 6, 7 years of experience, you can do that, but not in the beginning. And bro, I don't fucking know how many times I tried to do that. I tried to shorten here, or whenever price was, you know, creating maybe something like this. Okay, when price looked like this, okay, then what do we have? We have relatively equal lows. Okay, we have sell side in here. So let's say this is what the market looks like right now. Okay, then we have, you know, then 930 open is here. Okay, the yellow vertical line is 930 open. So in this case, what I would be looking for is a sell side rate and then a market structure shift higher, and then going long from here. Okay, that's basically, you know, a summary of what I'm looking for. But what happens sometimes, obviously my bias was wrong and price was not moving higher, but it wanted to keep moving lower. So now look how price looks like. Okay, that's not a manipulation. That's a manipulation of sell side. That is not a manipulation if it looks like this. And what I was doing back in here was I was saying like, oh yeah, we've taken out sell side, even though yeah, this price run is quite deeper than I expected it to be. But then I was looking to take a long in here, trying to target buy side, not realizing that we are now shifting market structure, and now we are in a bearish bias, in a bearish market. So now it's the same thing. We have a lower low, a lower high, a lower low, a lower high. So what do we want to do in here? You don't want to look for that long. You have to, you know, most people do the same mistakes. They marry their buys. My bias in here was looking for buy side, for this high, not realizing that I was wrong with my bias, and bias is actually bearish and not bullish. So I was trying to catch this long, as I said, not really realizing that we are now in a bearish market. So what do you want to do in here? You want to take a short from here and target sell side. And I've been doing this wrong, or not. I now realized it, but I was doing that wrong for at least like 12 months. I was, I was taking all these unnecessary losses where I was trying to take that long, and then I got stopped out because price just wanting to move lower and continue moving lower. Okay, so yeah, I hope you get what I'm saying. I hope it's clear. I hope you understood the point that I'm trying to make. And yeah. Liquidity 28,924. 28,900. Bro, am I looking at the wrong chart? 28,924. Which liquidity are you talking about, bro? 924. Yeah, you want to see market go lower, take out sell side, and then look for a buy. Yeah, I mean that's a potential scenario that could pan out 100%. Bro, what did I do? I wanted to go to daily time frame, and yeah, what I'm personally waiting for is, if you analyze daily chart right now, okay, always start your analysis on the high time frame chart. So what do I mean by high time frame? High time frame means weekly or daily, okay? So I'm usually starting my analysis on daily chart, like I said. So what do we have now on the daily chart? We have relatively equal highs. Here we have buy side, and we have sell side liquidity down here, and we have minor sell side down here. But I think if price trades back down below this sell side, it will, also going to go for these lows. So what do we have in here? We have external range liquidity. So we have this high and this low, and everything that is in here is inside the range from this high to this low. So we are obviously now in a consolidation. So we are going sideways. What I'm looking for now is for price to trade outside this external range. Okay, I want to see something like this. It doesn't matter. I want to see either I want to see a sell side rate and then move higher, or I want to see a buy side rate and then price move lower. Why? Because whenever you see consolidations are meant and created to engineer sentiment. So that means, what that means is, what is sentiment? Sentiment is what is the public seeing? What is the public interpreting price right now? And if we go lower, what is the public seeing? If we go lower and take out this external range liquidity low, people are viewing this as this is resistance. This is a ceiling. Price is not going to go any higher than this price. So normally retail just view like this, where they have all these resistance zones where they say, yeah, this is resistance. Okay. And when price moves lower, they think, oh yeah, price is now breaking out of this range. So they chase price lower. That sentiment, 99% of the traders out there are chasing price lower. What is actually happening then? Price does the opposite and stops everybody's out who's been trying to catch that breakout short. everybody who's taking that breakout short are putting their stop losses at the, you know, resistance zone. So what is price doing? It's going to stop them out. Yeah, that's basically what is happening all the time. And yeah, don't believe me, go into the chart and see it yourself. Yes sir. So the only thing that I want to see is price just moving and going outside this range. Or I just want to see price break out. Doesn't matter which side. Just want to leave this consolidation. Break out to one side, trap people offside, and then go to the other side. That's what I'm looking for. So I think I talked enough, bro. Bro, whenever somebody asks me something, bro, I'm just talking and talking and talking, bro. I don't know. If I'm talking too much, just ask a question, or maybe I should go slower, don't talk too fast or whatever. If you don't understand something, just, you know, just ask. Feel free to ask questions. So, but yeah, difficult market environment right now. One question, gibt's Kurse, wenn ich fragen darf? No, I don't have any courses yet. But in the future I plan on doing, you know, like creating courses and stuff. But first of all, I want to be more consistent with my trades. So I'm slightly profitable, but not to an extent where I'm saying, yeah, I'm like crazy profitable, you know, I'm getting all these payouts or whatever. So I want to be more consistent. I'm consistent with having a bias and being correct in the end. By what I mean by being more consistent is being more consistent in terms of executions. If you watch my live stream and you are, you know, if you are watching my live streams, you will see that my bias and where I think the market is going to go is pretty consistently correct. The thing is, I'm not always profiting off of these moves. So I have to be more consistent with not only seeing where price goes, that's where I'm pretty good at, but I have to be also, be more consistent to be part of these moves. So that's what I'm, you know, striving for right now. Be more consistent in terms of executions, and then, you know, then I have a foundation where I can say, hey, bro, YouTube or whatever social media, look at my stats, look at my trading. I can do something, I can teach you, and I want to teach you because I love teaching. You know, I love sharing experience, my own experience. I love sharing things that I know and helping other people, you know. So I plan on doing something like this in the future, but I think I'm not quite there yet, you know. But that's a project for the future, 100%. But you know, I'm also planning on, you know, doing some more videos like, you know, how to derive your bias, when to do this, when to do this, when to do, you know, when to look for this, or, you know, do some, you know, educational video content. So yeah, maybe be excited about the content. Maybe I just, you know, start a little playlist with like, I don't know, like a boot camp or whatever. I don't know. If this helps you guys, then I'm definitely going to do this. But yeah, like I said, I'm live every day, so you can do it for free on YouTube, on TikTok. You can watch my live streams and learn from the things that I say during the live stream. I think they are pretty, you know, important. So, you know, I'm not trading for a decade, but I'm trading for 2 years consistently, like every day in front of the charts, several hours. So I have some experience, I would say. I can help people, you know, who are maybe in the beginning stages, or, you know, maybe just need some help or whatever. So, but yeah, I think that's, I mean, I don't know. Do you have a question, Youssef? If not, I think maybe we just have a quick look at what happened so far. Go back to 50-minute chart and let's see. That's the terminus target. Like I said, that's the last target for today. Okay, so we already even delivered the third target down here. So now I do a quick, you know, prediction. So if we look at what happened from 9:30 opening, okay, we have 9:30 opening in here. 9:30 opening. Okay, so whenever we have 9:30 opening and we see price just drop, you know, we see just price just drop and not taking out any buy side. So we have buy side in here, we have buy side in here, we have buy side in here, we have buy side in here. Okay, as you can see, there are lots of liquidity, you know, residing above these highs. So no buy side has been taken yet. Okay, and whenever you have like this one-sided directional move lower or higher, doesn't matter. Whenever you have this, whenever you have a one directional move lower, you can anticipate a retracement after 10:30. Okay, so there's 9:30, 10:30 is about here. That's the earliest that you can anticipate a retracement back into the range. What is the range so far? From this high to the current low. Okay, that's called the lunch macro. Usually what the lunch macro is, the lunch macro goes against everybody who's been profitable so far. Since this move is one directional, who's been profitable? Shorts or longs? Obviously everybody who's going short is profitable right now. So whenever this is the case, you can anticipate price retracing back against them to unseek everybody who's been profitable. And you can anticipate that as early as 10:30. And this is actually what I did yesterday. And as you can see, it panned out. So what happened yesterday? We have 10:30 here. So what I was looking for, we have one directional, okay? We have a low, we have a low, we have another low, another low, another low. So no sell side has been tagged. We have another low, and we have lots of relatively equal lows, okay? So after 10:30, you can look for a retracement back into the range. Okay, the range is, like I said, from this low down to this high. Okay, so you can anticipate the retracement back into the range. Okay, so obviously, yes, we had these lows in here. That's actually enough of a retracement, you know, because when price was up in here, everybody who's been long, let's say you've been long from here, okay? Let's say you're long from here, you place your stop below the previous low, and you aim for, I don't know, whatever, okay? So what do? What is 90% of the people doing when, you know, going long, target buy side? Obviously, when price is up in here, what do? You take a stop loss and place a stop loss below the previous day's low. I mean the previous obvious lows. So now your stop loss is residing below these lows. Okay, so I was taking that short in here, but what I was expecting was a deeper retracement. Obviously, this run lower is enough of a you know, retracement back into the range, but I was hoping that price is going, I don't hope, okay, I was not hoping, but I was anticipating price to have a deeper retracement. I thought, yeah, that's enough of a retracement, but I thought, yeah, these relatively equal lows are beautiful as well. So everybody who didn't trade their stop losses below these lows in here, they have their stop losses below these lows. Okay, so that's why I was expecting price to take out sell side in here. Obviously, like you can see, I didn't get it. Price just rolled over and traded back down into this fair value gap and went up from there. But later on, you can see sell side got tagged. Unfortunately, the price run revealed itself after the next high, so that was the wrong one. But yeah, shit happens, you know, that's experience, and that's, you know, yeah, it's just experience when to know if that's going to be the high or this going to be high. But yeah, so it trades. I trade for 2 years now, but in the beginning I just lost quite a lot. So now you are like moving in a circle, so you're not doing like any progress. Okay, so are you watching any like educational training videos? Do you have a mentor? Do you have somebody who you are looking up to? Because this is always important. No matter what you do in your life, if you want to reach and strive for more in life and to be successful, you have to look up to somebody who's already walked that path. You know? So if you want to be a successful trader, you have somebody to look up to that already is successful in trading. Otherwise, you're making your life hard. You know, you're making it unnecessarily hard. So do you have somebody who you are looking up to? If you don't, I would recommend you to look for a mentor. Who is my mentor? My mentor is ICT, okay? What I'm telling you guys is my experience, but my experience is based on what I learned from ICT. Okay? And I must say I'm trading now for 2 years and I've never been in a losing stage. So people usually start trading, they start their trading career 6 months into trading. Yeah, they think they know everything, they take a live account or trade prop firms, and then they lose. Okay, so I skipped that stage, fortunately, thanks to God, thanks to ICT. Okay, so since I've been, you know, started my trading career, I've been at the break-even stage. So right from the beginning, you know, because of my discipline, and I'm not a person who is, you know, impulsive or like revenge trading or like trading too much. I'm quite the opposite. I'm rather the guy who's rather taking one trade per week rather than one trade or 2 or 3 trades per day. Okay, that's rather the person that I am. So I didn't have the problem with over leveraging, over trading, revenge trading, whatever. And that's I must say one of the biggest reasons why I've never been in a losing stage. So people normally go from starting trading, losing, getting a little better, you know, getting to the point where they break even, where they don't lose but they don't win, so they are net zero, and then maybe give it another 2 years and now they're getting profitable. Okay, so usually what I experience right now is that people who are profitable, it usually takes them 3 to 4 years to be profitable. Okay, and maybe year one is the year where you are just trying to find yourself, you're losing a lot. Then maybe year 1 to 2 is the point where you are just, yeah, you know, you're learning a little bit more about yourself, and you're just, you know, uh, learning about your character flaws and trying to master your character flaws. That's a point after like 2 years where you're just, okay, you know yourself, you know what's your character flaws, you know how to manage them, and you know how to do it, you know, properly. And that's around year 2 where you just break even. And then from year 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, that's around about where people are just starting to, you know, approach the profitable stage, where they can really have the ability to take consistent profitable trades. So, and now I'm at year 2, so I'm like 2 years into trading, and I'm at like break even to slightly profitable, but I'm not too profitable where I can say, yeah, I can stack my wins. I have wins, then I have unnecessary losses, then I have again a win, then again unnecessary loss, and maybe I'm up 1% or 2 or 3% a month, which is not too much, right? So yeah, so you gotta have a mentor. Yeah, you gotta, you know, make a plan for yourself. You gotta stick to the plan, you know, stick to the process, and it might take you 2, 3, 4 years until you see profits, until you see progress. No, you don't. You will see progress along the way, but you know, progress, I mean progress in terms of money, you know, in terms of physical money that you can, you know, you have it in your hands and you're like, yeah, bam, I just took a trade and just made money, and the money is in my hand. Like, bro, I can do something with that money. I can pay rent, I can pay groceries, I can pay whatever, you know. Yeah. Bro, I have a personal Instagram account. So I don't know, maybe if we have a conversation, maybe I can give you my personal Instagram account. But you know, my personal Instagram account doesn't really have nothing to do with my trading account. So like I said, bro, just join my Discord channel. It's completely for free, like I said, and you already joined it. So just DM me, give me, you know, write the DM, write a direct message, and just share with me, share your problems. I don't know. I can definitely I will help you, or at least I will try to help you. I will try to share some of my experience with you. Maybe that's helpful for you. But yeah, just like I said, DM me on Discord. I'm always available on Discord. I post every day on my Discord channel, so check out my Discord channel. It's on YouTube. Link in the description below the live stream on YouTube, or if you are watching on TikTok, just go to my. Yeah, I think I have you, Yusef. Give me a second. I have. Give me a second. Welcome. Yeah, like I said, I saw you, Joseph, right? There, I see you. You just joined the Discord channel, so just write me a little direct message, and we can have a talk, a convo on Discord. So yeah, I mean, look, like I said, after 10:30, that's the earliest that you can anticipate a retracement. What is happening right now? It's 10:30, and it's approaching. Let's say it's approaching. It's not. It has not taken out buy side yet, but you know, after 10:30, that's the earliest that you can anticipate price to retrace back into the range and take out buy side. We have not taken out a single buy side liquidity pool from 9:30 opening. We're just going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. And then I told you guys, after 10:30, that's the earliest that you can look for a retracement to then finally take out maybe even the nearest buy side. And that's what's happening right now. Okay, we have not taken yet, but seems like we will. But yeah, price action is, like I said, it's ugly, but we can maybe expect a better price action to tomorrow after we have. Let me have a quick look at Forex Factory. I think we have FOMC meeting minutes tomorrow. Is it 2 p.m. meeting minutes or is it 10 a.m.? Give me a second. Wednesday, 2 p.m. meeting minutes. Okay, so yeah, but maybe we will have some nice price action tomorrow. Bro, thank you, Yusef. Thank you for spending time. We appreciate you being here, spending time in the live stream. And yeah, like I said, just write me a little quick DM on Discord and we can have a conversation. I thank everybody else in the TikTok live stream right now. I appreciate you guys being here, spending some time with me. I hope you learned something. I hope I could help you guys. I hope, you know, you could take something out of today's live stream, and maybe I'll just entertain you a little bit. I don't know. So I'm back live tomorrow 9:30 a.m. so I'm basically live streaming every day, so you're definitely welcome to check out tomorrow's live stream starting at, yeah, maybe 9:15 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. So Yusef, if you want to learn something, there's every day there's something to learn, and I talk about it. So if you want, join tomorrow's live stream. Yeah, normally there's also two or three others that's, you know, two or three other community members that are also watching my live stream. Unfortunately, you know, they had to work today, but yeah, usually, yeah, there are also lots of German people. I don't know, I'm like talking English, I'm like making content in English, but you know, every time somebody joins my Discord channel, bro, it's like always German people. So you also have like people to, you know, to talk with in German in my Discord channel, so there's not everybody talking English. So like even most of the people are just German guys. So you can also have a conversation with them. That's a reason why I'm building a community on Discord, you know, to just have a group of people or even a larger group of people, you know, who just can learn from each other, you know, have a talk, have a conversation. Because what's the most difficult thing in trading, bro? The thing in trading is trading can be really lonesome in the beginning. Why? If you look at your friends or whatever, family, friends, near friends, you can probably you cannot name one person who's trading. And if you talk about trading with these kind of people, they're like, bro, trading's gambling, trading's this and that. So best case, don't talk about them. Talk about trading with them. But then what happens, bro? You have nobody to talk about with about trading, you know. And that's actually, you know, the same thing that happened to me. So I had nobody to, you know, talk to about trading, you know, nobody to share my experience with, nobody to talk about things that, you know, that I might need help with, you know. So that's the reason why I started social media. That's the reason why I started this Discord channel to just, you know, create a community where just, you know, people who are maybe lonely, who are maybe, you know, at the beginning stages of their trading career, who are not, you know, who are not quite there yet, who are not having the network, the people who are also, you know, in the trading space. And you know, that's a platform, that's an opportunity for those people like myself to have conversations with people with the same interest like trading. Okay, so thank you, Yusef. We see each other tomorrow, Lord willing. Be safe, guys. And yeah, tomorrow 9:15 to 9:30 a.m. I'm going to be live. Join my Discord channel. It's completely for free. And yeah, see each other tomorrow, guys. Be safe and good luck, good trading. Ciao, Yusef.